So I think you need to kind of find out, what's happening, that, you need to have the medical workup. You need to figure out the genetic disorder, what's happening. It's very difficult for families, of course. And everybody thinks they're going to have a baby who's going to be, cute and do all these things. And here's a baby who's not. And so you want to do that. And then you want to get a pediatrician that really understands developmental disabilities, right? Someone that you really feel like, understands your child's disability, and get support for yourself, so you can take a break, because now you've got a child who needs a lot of your time and energy and a lot of care. They're not going to be doing a lot of things by themselves. So you want to make sure that, if the family, if grandma will help or whoever, will help, try to do that. And you want to take advantage of everything you can take advantage of. So, occupational therapy is very helpful, I think, because OTs are used to often working with people who are more severely disabled. Then as your child gets older, they're going to qualify for early intervention. You want to get into early intervention. In California, that would be through the regional centers, but in other states, it's, other processes of getting into early intervention and early preschool, right? So that you can get those services. As your child gets older, you need to start fairly early thinking about the future. If you have a child who's going to need lifelong services and lifelong care, you need to think about that. So, what's going to happen when your child is an adult? We have somewhat around 75% of people with intellectual disabilities, not necessarily profound, but just intellectual disabilities in general, adults living with aging baby boomer parents. This is not good, right? And you need to plan for those adult services early, and you need to because your child is in school till the age out at 22, depending on the state. Some states is a little bit later than that, but they're going to age out of the school system. And the law says the school district has to give them services. But now you've got adult services. Now we're talking about waiting lists often. There's no guarantee that there's going to be a group home or an adult day program or something for your child, because that's not, unfortunately, for adult services, that's not how it works. So you need to get on, investigate things, get on those lists early. And long before they're 18, you need to think about, the financial end of it.